Hello again, rail fans. It's Travis from RockRiverRails. Today is Saturday, November 8th, and it looks like we're officially transitioning to winter here in southern Wisconsin. It's a real cold and dreary, rainy day here today. They're forecasting some flurries later this afternoon and into the evening. So definitely not looking forward to winter, but it was coming regardless, so what can you really do, right guys? Today we are headed to Monroe, Wisconsin. We are going to check out the Hobby Depot. It's a model train store and hobby shop in Monroe. I was actually just there about a month or so ago, I think it was. I was at a train show in Monroe and stopped at the Hobby Depot after to check that place out. I picked up a few little things here and there. But I was also eyeballing some stuff I really wanted to come back for. So that's what I'm going there today for. And the other reason is I really wanted to give you guys an in-depth look at the store. Their current inventory, what they have in stock, their prices, and the store itself. So that's what we're going to do today. If you've been coming to my channel for my rail fanning videos and you're seeing like HO stuff now that I'm posting and train shows and this video today, don't worry, we're still going to be doing the rail fanning, so we're still going to have rail fanning videos. Just this time of year I transition a little bit into the HO model railroad hobby that I'm also into. So if you come to the channel for rail fanning, don't worry, we're still going to be doing rail fanning videos for you guys. But yeah, I really appreciate you watching. Please give the video a like, leave me a comment, and also subscribe to my channel. Subscribing is the most important thing you can do to keep the content rolling. So yeah, definitely subscribe to our channel, guys. And yeah, so we're gonna head to the Hobby Depot now and go check out what they have to offer. So I had a little detour to make. Met up with my buddy Lance. He was at a craft show at his church, and so I just met up with him. He actually had some art prints for sale, so I'll throw those in the video as well here. Picked those up from him. He said that the money goes to a good cause. The church that they attend does a local food pantry in town, so all the proceeds and money gathered today goes to the food bank, so it goes to a good cause. I also met up with him to drop off some of my Norfolk Southern Roadrailers. He does all my weathering on my Norfolk Southern Roadrailers. I'm putting together a Roadrailer train back from the 1990s era. So he's been doing that for me, just dropping off like 5 or so at a time to him. If you are interested in any sort of weathering or the HO hobby or just model trains in general, he does a few different scales. Be sure to follow their channel. I'll throw a link in the description. It's Northern Light Railroading. I will link their channel in the description for you guys. They do great work and do awesome things. So I just met up with him and we are headed to Monroe now. We are leaving Beloit, Wisconsin. So we will see you when we arrive in Monroe at the Hobby Depot. Okay, so we've arrived in Monroe, Wisconsin at the Hobby Depot. Gonna get turned around and just park in the street where I did last time, and then we'll head on in and take a look around and see what they have to offer. Okay, so we're here at the Hobby Depot. Pretty cool little building. And we're gonna head on inside and see what we can get today. Okay, so now we're inside the store, and right away you're greeted by a good amount of inventory. Some model cars, some model airplanes, more model cars, a lot of Revell, AMT, a lot of muscle cars, 60s and 70s, and then some Walthers rolling stock down below, mainline and the Walthers Proto line. Some gondolas here, Rock Island, Wisconsin and Southern boxcars. We got some Roundhouse, more Walthers mainline. Looks like a lot of the railroads, so Canadian Pacific, BNSF, UP. Got some Bowser. No Roadrailers that I saw, but I did pick up some couplers for my Roadrailer train. Some more Walthers mainline. Averaging about $30 here for a car. And then down below we got some more AMT and Revell model cars. Some more modern as well with that Mustang. And some more model cars on the bottom shelf here. Some more airplanes, a monster truck, Dodge Ram monster truck. So a good amount of model cars and airplanes here. Moving to the next section, mostly model airplanes. A lot of military, fighter jets. DC-3, Embraer 190, passenger plane, and then some Walthers Proto line, Indiana Harbor Belt, BNSF, Rock Island, Norfolk Southern, Wisconsin Central, Green Bay and Western. Still about, probably averaging about $35 a car here. Thurn ready to roll. We got a trailer train car there. Flat cars, box cars, Green Bay and Western. Swift refrigerator reefer. The Seaboard, Santa Fe, Lake Superior, CP, then Walthers Proto, Trinity Leasing, tank car, some TTX, BNSF, Chicago and Northwestern, Chicago Great Western, mostly Walthers mainline it seems. Some Walthers Proto, Milwaukee Road, BN, the Iron Range, C&W, some CSX. So a good amount of the railroads, past and present, are covered here in the rolling stock as soon as you walk in the door. Seems to be mostly Walthers. A good amount of Athern or Athern ready to roll. More Walthers mainline, Green Bay and Western. Green Bay and Western. There's a Bachman hidden down there. BN, Walthers Proto. Athern Roundhouse. HO Trainman. Walthers Proto. Walthers Mainline. We got insulated boxcars. So a lot of Walthers, some Bowser mixed in. So it's pretty much a Walthers Mainline, Walthers Proto to choose from. So you get a good option between those two, whether you want more basic or top end. Athern Roundhouse. Some flat cars. MRL flat cars, CN flat cars. Athern Roundhouse, CP, Milwaukee Road, Trailer Train Pullman Standard. Averaging about $30 to $35 here in this section, outside of the Walthers Proto. But their main line seems to average about $30 a car. NS, TTX, boxcars, NS, UTLX. So a lot of leasing companies as well as the railroads themselves. Good amount of Chicago Great Western, IHB, CN. So they got all the railroads covered, it looks like here, just walking in the door with the rolling stock. A lot of WC, Wisconsin Central, a lot of trailer train stuff. Some Atlas as well mixed in. HO Trainman here, some flat cars. BNSF, we got Jordan Spreaders, badged for your railroad, or some are painted, unlettered as well. Monon, undecorated, yeah, so you can do your own thing there. And then, yeah, so a lot of Jordan Spreaders, it looks like. So those are pretty popular. About $90 on those Walthers Protos. Then we got some KD cars. Milwaukee Road. Hoppers. Atlas. More Walthers Mainline. Getting up a little bit here on the Walthers Mainline to about $40 on average. There's one of the coupler mates. I actually bought 2 of those. There was 3 on the shelf. Athern Roundhouse, Walthers Mainline. So there's a Sioux line. BNSF, Walthers Gold Line, a little bit older. HO Trainman, flat cars, gondolas, Atlas, ready to roll, rolling stock here. More flat cars, Walthers, Athern pack here, some Santa Fe. Looks like a set of hoppers there. Atlas is averaging about $35 to $40 a car, it looks like here. Well, it looks like they do have a great amount of Atlas in stock. So, there's some Maxi Well cars, Southern Pacific. So a set of those. And keep in mind, guys, we just walked in the door here. We're just looking at the first section of shelving. So moving on now. This is actually right behind us, so there's a good amount of Walthers, buildings, scenery for your layout. And then moving on a little bit more into the store here, they've got a magazine section with books, magazines, calendars. Everything seems pretty up to date as far as magazines, and you can also find some older things here as well. They've got some book here on the Illinois Railway Museum, and some signs and ships and boats down below for literature. More Walther scenery, and then we have some Athern, looks like semi-trailers. So intermodal stuff here for semi-trailers. There's a Swiss Colony in there, a couple of them. Owner-operator stuff, so you can do your own thing. And some more Cornerstone scenery from Walther's. Also a good amount of woodland scenics at this shop. So there's tons of scenery and buildings. Mostly HO, which is good. Good for me anyway. And then more Athern rolling stock here. They're ready to roll stuff. And here we have some building kits. So you can build them from the ground up as well if you prefer to do that. And more scenery off to the right there, next to the kits. And we're still in the magazine aisle. Moving on back into the main aisle, we have some Atlas track and accessories, turnouts, switches, and so forth. About $13 or so a pack, depending on what you're getting. And then some model trucks below, model trucks in the middle here. More Scene Master and model trucks, bikes, forklifts, dump trucks, heavy duty. That forklift is pretty cool. And more Atlas track up above here. Pico as well. So you've got joiners, turnouts. Lots of rail joiners and turnouts. And then we've got wheels and trucks here, Athern. We've got Genesis trucks, Walther's Proto trucks, wheels. So anything you need to upgrade your rolling stock here. And it just keeps on going to the floor. Moving on here in the main aisle, there's more scenery. So if you're looking for some scenery or buildings, we have Cornerstone and plenty of it here at this shop. Moving on to one of the next side aisles, we have some Atlas rolling stock, some gondolas, boxcars, averaging about $30 or so. And various scenery mixed abouts. There's old stuff here, more modern stuff, off the wall stuff as well. But just tons and tons of buildings and a great selection of rolling stock. Some HO Trainman, some Walther's train line, older stuff here. Train line down below. And more up above. A lot of Walther's Proto, Athern ready to roll sets. And then some Scene Master things. A pair of Tropicana containers, and I will be taking these with me today. I actually came back for these, spotted them when I was here for the Monroe train show. And some more trailers, intermodal trailers, Chicago Northwestern, UPS, FedEx. A lot of Scene Master stuff, which is really nice. Containers for intermodal trains. More containers and trailers. More containers, a set of them. $21 for a 3-pack, that's not too bad at all. And they did have a sale in the store. It was 25% off when I was in the shop. So a lot of intermodal containers here. And some more Scene Master stuff, UPS tractors, trucks, trailers, some mini metals. They had a good amount of mini metals in the store as well. And a lot of woodland scenics. I was impressed by that. I really like woodland scenics. They're very realistic in their stuff for your layout, their scenery and so forth. And then again, some more Cornerstone scenery and buildings. So we have some plastic here that you can make things on your model railroad with. Woodland scenics, turf, ballast, all sorts of stuff depending on your region you're doing. So you got turf, ballast, and plenty of different colors. And more ballast. They also have a bathroom open to the public, which is really nice because a lot of the time you're traveling and you got to use the restroom. So that's really convenient that they have one here and open to the public. More mini metals, more scenery, stuff scattered about, more model cars, more scenery here in this section. Mostly scenery back here. Trees, bushes, dandelions, turf, mini metals and Athearn, cars and fire trucks and ambulances here. So they've got a good amount of vehicles as well. Lots of vehicles, beverage vehicles, utility vehicles, farm vehicles. Many brands scattered in as well. A lot of mini metals though, which is cool. Tankers, fire trucks, regular cars, and there's a sign for the 25% off, and then more cars and trucks here. Athearn and mini metals. So we're averaging about $15 to $20 on some vehicles. They have more terrain here. Rock, paints, ballast, some air guns and spray guns for weathering and so forth, cleaners, airbrushes, a good amount of acrylic paints, and model paints here in this section of the store. So good for weathering, that sort of thing, putting detail on your layouts or model trains. So that's the owner there, sitting at the registers, and then some more scenery. Then we get into some N-scale wheel sets and trucks and N-scale parts. N-scale track, Atlas, a lot of Atlas track here, which is good. It's what I've been buying myself. So this is an N-scale section for track, accessories. A good amount of track here, so you can really get started. Joiners. And at this point here, we actually went down to the basement with the owner, Brian. He invited us downstairs to see his layout. So that was pretty awesome of him to do that. He really didn't have to take us down here. There was no one else to run the store, but we were chatting with him for a while, and we had a lot in common, so he invited me down, and we're going to take a look at the layout section downstairs. It's like a train man cave. So here we go. He's got a lot of dioramas, like this one here with the bridge and the water scenery. You've got a loading facility and docks here. just an amazing layout that they have in the basement here. And he was telling me that he has an electrician background, so all this lighting is amazing. He did this boat here by hand. So the boat actually transports vehicles and passengers. He did that all by hand. And then a lot of these layouts here are modular layouts. So they used to take these to train shows. So some of them are sectioned off a lot smaller. He said everything here can actually get out of the basement door, as it all used to be basically portable, and still is, really. And then more of the layout section here. The attention to detail, you just get so much stuff in really just a small little area on the layout. The amount of detail and what you can fit in a section is just amazing that they've done here. So yeah, here's the main train room. This is the larger room of the two. So just some great scenery. Brian does a lot of his stuff by hand, if not all of it. So he's great at building buildings, painting scenery, painting trains and cars. And this boat here, I really had to get a lot of pictures and stuff of that. It's just amazing. The pictures and video don't do it justice. But yeah, multiple rooms here, nice train scenery and railroad scenery and signage on the walls and so forth. It's really nice. The attention to detail on this model layout is pretty spectacular. And then these water scenes are amazing too. So yeah, just got some pictures here of the layout, and yeah, it was really kind of to take us downstairs and show us this collection here in this layout. Bayside Railroad is their personal railroad here, so that's what Bayside is. And then he has a bunch of model airplanes as well. So some dioramas here. World War II airplanes. And they do open this to the public every once in a while. They'll let the public down to take a look. But not too often. So again, we were very privileged to get the tour downstairs. Fighter jets. That crane is amazing detail there. The buildings are all lit. Water tower beacon flashes with LED. He's got it set up too where he just waves a magnetic wand next to his building and scenery, and that's his on and off switch. So that's pretty awesome. You don't have to mess with any ugly switches or finding the switches. And then again, the water scenery, the loading dock, just amazing attention to detail here. So I hope you enjoyed the tour of the Hobby Depot, guys. We had a great time there. I want to thank Brian again for giving us the tour. And then here's what I picked up at the shop, my Tropicanas and Bowser couplers for my Roadrailers. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Please give us a like, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again. So now that the walkthrough of the store itself, looking at all the inventory, pricing, let me know what you thought in the comments below. My personal opinion, I thought the inventory was great. I didn't see a ton of locomotives, which is understandable. That's a ton of overhead to keep in a small store like this. So I did see some. Right by the counter there. So there are some locomotives there, and with talking with Brian, the owner, it sounds like he can order whatever you want as well. So there's always that option, and it looked like he had a pre-order option as well with like a down payment and so forth, and then you just pay for the locomotive when it comes into the store in full. So I thought the inventory was great. Pricing wise, I thought it was fair. I thought it was pretty fair. You know, for a brick and mortar store, there's a lot of overhead here. And, you know, a guy's still got to make a living at the end of the day. So I thought the pricing was fair, especially with the sale, the 25% off sale. Can't go wrong there. So I picked up a few things I had been eyeballing previously. Like I said, the last time I was here, I saw those Tropicanas, which I'm a Tropicana nut job. So I had to pick those up. And then also the Bowser Roadrailer couplers. Had to have those as well. Hard to find those, and I've got about 5 of them now, so I have backups in case they break. So yeah, I picked those up. That was all I got at the store. You know, the store is extremely clean as well. Well maintained and clean and organized. It's not a big mess. So I give the hobby shop itself, I'll give them an A. Tons of rolling stock, tons of scenery, decals, you know, vehicles, magazines, and then the hobby stuff itself as far as paints and weathering and all that. It's not as often you find that stuff nowadays in a brick and mortar store. Usually you have to get it online, so that's always nice. So for the Hobby Depot, the store itself, I will go ahead and give them a solid A. And then the basement layout tour obviously was out of this world. So yeah, the Hobby Depot, guys, if you're ever near or in Monroe, Wisconsin, definitely stop by the store and check them out. It's definitely worth it. The owner is super friendly. He went out of his way to show us the basement, so that was super nice of him. Again, Brian, we thank you if you see this video. Yeah, guys, it's worth it. And it's not often you're going to find a hobby shop like this in a small town in Wisconsin. So, yeah, well worth the trip if you're in the area or not in the area. They do have that Monroe model train show. It's in, I think it was about a month or so ago. September, October every year they have that. So definitely check that out as well. And yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in again. Please give the video a like. Leave me your comment, what you thought below in the comment section. What'd you think of the store, the pricing, the layout itself? So I'd like to hear your comment there, and definitely subscribe to our channel. We're going to be checking out other hobby shops within reach of our locations. So I want to check out Hiawatha, Lombard Hobbies, Hobbytown USA, and Rockford. I've been to all those places before, but I want to give you guys an in-depth look of what we have to offer here within the Wisconsin and Illinois state line. So thanks for tuning in. Like I said, we'll do more of these videos. We're still doing rail fanning videos as well. And appreciate you guys for watching till the end. And we'll see you next time.